But that's the thing about Batman. Batman thinks of everything. The superior man thinks of evil that will come and guards against it. The Book of Changes. As I lay in darkness, I began to experience vivid hallucinations of the past and the present, even the future. But then I came to the end of even that. I found myself in a place that's not a place.
That too is customary. In Ghul, the initiate learns what the dead know. The self is peeled back to its black, radiant core. The chai is growing cold. Mr. Wayne, may I ask why you subjected yourself to so rigorous and extreme a psychological ordeal?
Maybe I should wait until Master Lowe returns to discuss this.
Master Lowe is indisposed at this time. Allow me to answer your questions if I can.
Have you ever tried to do only good and found things just got worse? Could I have been, even unconsciously, my own worst enemy? Beyond the visions, I found something in the dark. Inside. A shape of something I can't even say or describe. A scar on my consciousness. As if something had been hidden there. Tattooed, scabbed into place and long forgotten. In some ultimate black cellar where my memories just run out. I found a hole in my mind waiting to open up and swallow me whole. Anyway, I've read how traumatized children sometimes develop cover personalities to protect themselves from painful, repressed memories. And something occurred to me. If my mind came under attack, let's just say it already has come under attack, would it be possible to create an emergency personality as a defense? A backup human operating system?
Like a computer? You are a remarkable man, Mr. Wayne. I must confess to a certain sadness. But your cup is poison, and you have now less than 2 minutes to live. Consider Ghul a rehearsal for this moment, Mr. Wayne, with my Dark Master's compliments.
Well now, Junior, you led us a merry bloody dance these last couple of days, yea? Got you cornered like a rat now. Hey, strangled little rat hero.
Well, if I ain't the jolly swag man, long way from home, mate.
Dark fucking Ranger, you're dead.
Dream on, Dark Ranger, formerly the Scout.
Not a moment too soon. The whole city erupted at midnight.
Sorry it took us a few hours to get the whole team rounded up and all the way to America. Looks like we timed that one just right.
Those bells! How are you, boy wonder?
You won't feel much. An increase in production of saliva, a numbness about the lips, paralysis, then death. My master's message to you is this. Your fear is real. I will destroy everything you are.
You blinked. I switched the cups. Force of habit. Batman, laid to rest, buried alive in his best cape, and all for the entertainment of my honored guests.
A somewhat shallow bed, Dr. Hurt.
Enough to confine even the strongest man, but not so deep we can't exhume what remains after dessert.
I'm still betting on Batman. The Joker's poison only stunned him. That means, like Miss Jet, he was prepared.
And thank God for that, or our evening would have been a complete waste, Dr. Dear. We were promised the annihilation of a proud spirit, and I'd like to hope our dear Dr. Hurt is not quite finished yet.
Bravo, Cardinal Maggie. Air inside the coffin will run out in exactly 30 minutes. His brain will begin to die seconds after that, whereupon he will be raised up like a drooling Lazarus.
Permanently brain damaged, the way I like them. We can disfigure him to look like his worst enemy.
Speak of the devil. Still here, Joker. We left all the doors open for you.
Before I start down the bloody havoc trail, I've decided to place a bet. I don't know, I just feel lucky tonight.
But you've played your part, and our rules say you can only bet as a member of the Black Glove. A glove with room for 5 fingers and no more.
And the qualifications for finger food are... You have to be rich. Why, I've flushed more money down the toilet than your dead man's hand could carry. Famous and special. How many times have you seen this face on wanted posters? Ooh, you seem tense, soldier. Almost. Riddle. Reiki to the rescue! Relaxation is so much easier, minus that stubborn old spine! You're short one trigger finger.
My husband. Oh God, he can't be doing this. You promised we'd be safe, Doctor.
I'd like to bet you have no idea what you're dealing with. I bet double or nothing. Batman crawls out of that shallow grave with his faculties intact and hunts you down like the dogs you all are. Did anyone think to examine Exhibit A?
I'll take that. It's nothing in an old broken radio he found in a derelict's abandoned shopping cart.
May I? I did make my fortune in electronics after all. And, there. It's simply, Wait a minute. That shouldn't be here. It's as if it's been converted to send instead of receive signals. Oh, dear Lord.
Signal received. Arkham Asylum security initiate override.
Where is he? Say we kill Nightwing now. Damn the midget and get back to the party before they all eat the cake.
Madre.
Oh, my face. What's it takes to my face for a joke? Thick hammer. This young man, this first Robin. Let's see if Nightwing's friends recognize him without his frontal lobes.
Quickly, before he...
I faced experts, lunatics, artists who express their feelings through deadly toxins. I carry antidotes for all the poisons I'm not immune to. I can usually improvise if I'm faced with something unfamiliar. Savor your glimpse of the void. Master Load died because I didn't have this when I found him. You asked me why I chose to endure Thogal. I wanted to taste the flavor of death. I wanted to know that I had finally experienced every eventuality. In the cave, in Nanda Parbat, I hunted down and killed and ate the last traces of fear and doubt in my mind. Tell your dark master, whoever he is, to make his move soon, before I come looking for him. Tell him he was wrong to wait until I was ready. Tell him I look forward to facing him. Obvious variations aside, there's only one human body. 206 bones, 5 major organs, 60,000 miles of blood vessels. All it takes is time. Days, months, years spent memorizing the finite ways there are to hurt and break a man. Preparing for all of them. I've escaped from every conceivable death trap. 10 times. A dozen times. I can slow my breathing and metabolism to control panic and conserve air. Straitjacket's kindergarten. Locks, too. Bench pressing a pine coffin lid through 600 pounds of loose soil that's filling your mouth, crushing your lungs flat and shredding your dehydrated muscles. That's harder. But far from impossible.
Keep this monster away from us!
So, the whole black and red thing I got from the tiles on my cell floor. Or maybe it was the crowbar I beat Robin's brains out with. It's simple. It preys on the mind, the ultimate gag. Now you here, now you ain't. Get it? But it doesn't matter, see, because every single time I try to think outside his toy box, he builds a new box around me. Apophenia. I've been driven literally insane, trying to get him to loosen up. Well, now, it's your turn. The black glove quivering in an insane asylum. Exactly where he wants you. Now you're in his box too. You can never prepare for the unexpected, the well-timed punchline. The wild card. Devil is double is deuce, my dear doctor. And Joker trumps deuce.
What are you saying?
I'm saying adieu. Pleased to meet you, admire your work, but don't call me servant. I'll collect my winnings from all of you in due course.
Dr. Hart, you must get us out of here!
But you chose to be here. All of you gamblers, you high and mighty rollers, your sins have found you out. That sound you hear is the security override, locking all the doors. Arkham Asylum is no longer under our control. Ready when you are.
I thought I smelled dirt. There's nothing you can do, Bruce. No court on the planet we can't buy. No judge or jury beyond threatening or bribing. Now do you get it? There's you rich down here, and there's Black Love rich. Oh, I'm just not tall enough? Jabari Diallo.
Jezebel Jet. Brilliant, beautiful, too good to be true, Jezebel. When did I first suspect she was part of the trap? I want you to know, I understand, she said. I think it was then. About a fraction of a second after I realized how heavily I'd fallen for her. Almost instantly realizing it was the bad I'd been attracted to all along. He's breathing hard now, look. Beyond the limits of his endurance, his sanity. This ugly city you love is ours, Bruce.
He's staggering. Let's dance.
Let's. Your father, Jacob McKeel, not even related. He won you. He won your mother. A black glove wager 20 years ago. I know what they did to you and what they turned you both into. I know how he made her die, and how you applauded as you watched President McKeel's enemies chop him into pieces and put you in his place. I read the letter your mother sent from her cell on death row, stained with tears. I know it's the only thing you value, the only thing that has meaning in your life. That's why I stole it from the safe in your suite at the Four Seasons Gotham. And now you'll never touch it again.
No. No, no, no. You're lying. You can't know about that. You think you've won, but I was the last Bruce Wayne. You'll never love anyone. You'll never trust any woman ever again.
Love. Congratulate Alfred on the acting lessons.
Liar. Liar, tear him apart.
Hurt.
Huh. I don't know. Do all your parties come without anesthetic?
Nightwing. Nicely timed. You never let me down, did you?
Somebody's gotta watch your back. Hey, you wanna slow down, Batman? I don't know what happened this time, but you look wasted.
The black glove played his hand. Hurt his mind. The truth is, I know I was under attack, but I could only guess how it would play out. Trust preparation to see me through, and rely on my allies to keep up.
Arkham Asylum.
I heard him. Something's up at Arkham Asylum.
After we faced the Black Glove on John Mayhew's island, we all began our own investigations.
Robin, this movie made by Mayhew, Le Gang Noir, the actors, the director, all murdered, gone mad, or vanished. The story is the devil himself with a curse on the whole thing.
I think you have to go to Batman. Gaucho, the Chief, and Raven, et moi. We'll take Bossu's rioters uptown. Ranger, Squire, and I can handle Caligula's boys in Midtown. Knight versus Gladiator, no contest.
Musketeer's totally right. You save the city. The Club of Heroes can take it from here, Robin. You go get Batman sorted.
Errol, thanks. Wish me luck.
It's the red.
That was an ambulance, Master Damien.
What was an ambulance? Just be grateful I didn't leave you to burn back in the Batcave, Pennyworth. Will my father let me keep this car?
Hurt. We stem the tide of crime in Gotham City, undermining your reason to be. We daubed the walls with a trigger phrase you'd been primed not to see until it was too late. Split your mind, drugged you, left you deranged, poisoned, and buried you. You imagine yourself indomitable, a deluded trust fund orphan who vents his rage and frustration on the poor in alleyways. Repeat after me.
I must put away my Batman costume and retire from crime fighting. I know you better than anyone. I'm your father, Bruce. Dr. Thomas Wayne. You were supposed to die that night too, along with your mother, but Chill lost his nerve. A pathologist friend faked my death certificate. Wayne became hurt.
You're not Thomas Wayne.
And still, the cloak fits. And if not, Dad, have you dared to consider the only alternative?
Mangrove Pierce, star of the Black Glove. My father's double, and mine. You had an affair with John Mayhew's wife, and he had you framed for her murder.
No, I skinned Mangrove Pierce alive and wore him to Mayhew's party. I am the hole in things, Bruce. The enemy, the piece that can never fit. There since the beginning. Would I bring you all this way and not deliver the killing blow? The Black Glove, at great expense, has made certain shocking documents and photographs available to Gotham City's media. Your mother, your father, your faithful butler Alfred, all will stand revealed as drug addicts, perverts, criminals. Unless, of course, unless Batman agrees to serve the Black Glove and willingly dedicates his life to the corruption of virtue. Ready to deal?
Not now. Not ever.
Not even for them? Then I curse the cape and cowl, as you will soon. The next time you wear it will be the last.
And so I write this final entry on the black casebook.
Shake him off! Shake him off, you moron!
In my attempt to see clearly in the deepest dark, in my efforts to go to the still eye in the storm of madness, did I open up myself to some pure source of evil?
I think you both.
No, not like this.
Did I finally reach the limits of reason?
Rules are rules. The house always wins.
And find the devil waiting?
The Black Glove always wins.
And was that fear in his eyes?
What happened here? The mayor himself won't let anyone near until they get some diplomats out of there. Robin, somebody talk to me.
We uncovered a conspiracy of business rivals to ruin Bruce Wayne, Commissioner Gordon. The mayor might even be involved. Batman went after them.
Stand aside. I am the daughter of the world's greatest criminal mastermind and the mother of Batman's son. We'll take care of retribution.
If it wasn't for signed swimsuit shots and diplomatic immunity, you'd still be in custody. I mean an actual psychiatric hospital. Maybe it's time to swear off these annual parties.
Shut up. I have a country. I'll beggar my people if that's what it takes to bury him. Jack, who the hell is this? This is a private number.
2:35 is the meeting with the culture minister, and if you remember, Time magazine has an interview scheduled for...
What are you talking about? Who is this? What's that sound?
Aside from rumors, that's the last time anybody we know laid eyes on Batman for sure. We're safe in the hands of Gordon's boys, like this hero. You sure you don't want us to handle the messy business, boss? We're into it.
The Joker gave me a face to match my appetites. The life I knew is over. But here in Gotham, I am free to live without restrictions. if I choose to bathe in the blood and brains and pain of this foolish, inquisitive policeman. I expect you to indulge me. Compris, Monsieur le Cop? No one can save you from this. Even Batman and Robin are dead. Huh? Impossible!
You're wrong. Batman and Robin will never die.
But how did he get to be Zorro? Why can't I be Zorro? Why was he called Zorro anyway?
Zorro means fox in Spanish, Bruce. Stay close.
Imagine if Zorro came riding down the street right now on his horse.
I'm not so sure Gotham City would welcome a masked man taking the law into his own hands, Bruce. The sad thing is, they'd probably throw someone like Zorro in Arkham. What?